Today we're at 10724 Braddock, looking at this single story masonry chimney reinforced with rebar. You can see the rebar and a non-code spark screen here. This has to be replaced with a up-to-code chimney cap. Some height was added to the chimney to get it up to the code of being high enough above the roof line. And there's a little cricket here to keep water washing around to the sides so that there's no pooling water in the back here. And a quick look down your flue, and you can see some of the white fluorescence from moisture from water getting to the chimney. So we're going to look at the camera. You can see the camera coming up now. We're going to look at those horizontal joints to make sure there's still mortar in there. Crown needs to be resurfaced. So a new crown of concrete to keep the water washing off the side. These cracks need to be sealed up. This pole can just be cut away. Anyway, structure is pretty good. Exterior brick, some spalling. Old flashing is down there. We'll go in the attic and we'll take a quick peek in the attic. Structure is okay. Okay, so the opening size is too tall for the width. So we're 32 by 29. Our actual height of the firebox should probably be somewhere around 24, 23 inches, probably 20, maybe even 22, 23 would be okay. Again, with a really small flue is 6.5 by 13 and a quarter on the ID. So the only thing here we're going to probably recommend is a smoke guard to bring the dimensions into alignment. However, if we stay just as a gas fireplace, it's likely we would not need that part. Okay, so I showed you the camera from up top. We're outside. This is the camera on the inside of the chimney. And so this is the mortar that they used at the top just to extend the chimney up a little higher to meet the code. Again, there's rebar reinforcement. And then there's the terracotta liner. So we're looking for any cracks on this liner. And then we'll look at the mortar joints. Okay, so these are your mortar joints.
And a lunch. Make sure you have your lunch too. and then maybe chip in towards the.
There's still a good amount of mortar inside those joints.
I was also going to ask.
Okay, just a little bit of eroded mortar in a joint. Second your liner joint down.
I mean, obviously, ideally, if you could do everything all at one time, then. But if you're doing step by step, then you probably at least.
So that's the second liner down. That could be considered satisfactory. Okay, just coming down the flue liner again. No cracks are found. On our way to the third liner joint, and we found it. Actually, this is a transition. That's not this one. That's right. We'll get a little close. Gets a little blurry, but we can still see that there's mortar present. And so, because the chimney's always been a gas fireplace, no creosote was in here. Which means no water and creosote was mixing to erode all these mortar joints. Alright, getting closer to the living room here. This is the fourth liner joint down. Nice solid horizontal joints here. This chimney is in pretty good condition for not having a chimney cap on it, meaning all these years water's been getting in, but no damage has been done to the interior of the chimney because there was no soot to create a slurry to eat away at the mortar. Okay, we're at the transition from the smoke chamber into the flue. Flue here, smoke chamber here. And what we want to see is a nice, smooth, tight transition. looks pretty solid. Okay, so now we're down in the smoke chamber. This is all mortar that's covered the interior brickwork. And we're looking for any voids, gaps, holes, cracks in this mortar that isn't trowel marks. This is just going to be dust and paint. Alright, and the rest I'm going to show you from inside. That's the camera inspection. Okay, again, so I spoke about the oversized opening, so if we wanted to burn wood in here, it's likely we'd need what's called a smoke guard or a closure hood, and it's a black shield that would basically come down in the back here. One hazard is that the gas is not hooked up. Oh, it is hooked up. Anyway, the blue flame log lighter and just a little bit of mortar needed around that seal there. And I'm going to show you the rest here shortly. Hang on. Okay, so again, this is dust. This is dust that you're seeing here in the chimney. It's not creosote.
Oh, it's just dust?
Yeah, we haven't burned any wood in this thing. It's all still terracotta. And so we need to remove that dust, and then we need to seal that one little hole right there. That's it. And the chimney cap at the top. Oh, there's another little tiny hole right there.
And then obviously put it yeah, but screen for it.
And then there's your smoke chamber.
You can stand up screen easily because for this one it'd be a little
So we want to seal that horizontal crack in the smoke chamber there too. Some very minor repairs.
yeah, it's gonna lip right there. So we might be able to drill it in, but
There's your blue flame gas log lighter. Okay, we came up in the attic. I sprayed the insulation up against the frame. That's not a big deal. No broken joints, no cracks, no structural deficiencies here in the attic. Again, you do see some of the white efflorescence from the water. That's water getting in the top of the stack from not having chimney cap. So chimney cap is the code, required by code. Minor repairs in the smoke chamber. And so this chimney will be satisfactory for normal use. Okay, we lit the gas. It's coming out of the blue flame log lighter. And
sounds good. So actually the biggest expense up front was
this would actually be a hazard with this log in here. So the heat and the gas isn't venting properly through the logs like it's supposed to. The gas is functional. No leaking from the valve. No carbon monoxide. And so that concludes the inspection. 10724 Braddock Drive. For wood burning, going to need a smoke guard if we wanted to do wood burning. Otherwise, we need the proper stainless steel chimney cap at the top. And then maybe a set of new gas ceramic logs.
I know. The thing is,